Hi there. Today we're going to make beet gnocchi. Traditional gnocchi is made with potatoes, but we're going to use local kitchen garden beets. These are candy stripe beets and ricotta cheese. You need about 1.5 pounds of beets, and you want to trim the top and the bottom off. Next you need to do is drizzle them with a little bit of olive oil, a dash of salt and pepper, and about 1/2 cup of water. Just mix that around and then cover it with foil. The foil helps keep the steam in, which will help roast the beets all the way through the center evenly. Next, you have to have your oven ready at 350 degrees, and you just pop them in the oven for about an hour and 15 minutes. After the beets have roasted, you want to let them cool for about 20 minutes, just so you don't burn your hands, and you just want to peel the skin off with a paring knife. Then you're going to put the beets into a blender with 1 egg, 1/2 cup of grated Parmesan, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, and 1/2 cup of ricotta. And then you're going to blend it until it's very smooth. Now that it's nice and smooth, you want to take it out of the blender and put it into a bowl or an insert. And you're going to add 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. And then mix it with your hands until it's very well combined, and you should get a really soft dough. If a little bit of flour sticks to the pan or the bowl, that's fine. You don't need all of it. Then once it's well mixed, take it out onto your cutting board. Give it a few turns, scrape off all the stuff from your hands, and then you're going to cover it with flour and let it rest for 1/2 hour. So after you've let your dough rest, you cut it into 6 pieces. Then you roll each piece into a rope about 1/2 inch thick. Then you're going to take your knife, make sure there's flour on your dough, and cut it into about 1/2 inch pieces. Then once you have it all cut, you just rest it off to the side, dust it with some flour, and you finish rolling out all of your dough. And then you're going to transfer it to a pot of boiling water and cook it for about 1 minute or until it starts to float. While the gnocchi was cooking, I turned on a frying pan with some butter and garlic, and now I'm going to add the gnocchi to the hot frying pan on medium heat. Let it cook for a few seconds on one side, and then give it a toss. You want to let it cook for about 1 minute, then you'll add some spinach, season it with salt, and then you plate it from there. This is beet gnocchi made with local kitchen garden beets.